Let's talk about investment and expenses in your business. An expense is something that takes net worth out of your pocket with no expected return. Expenses would be things like I wanted to watch this movie, so I bought the DVD, or I like this music band, so I bought the CD. Yes, you're doing it for the enjoyment. You're spending the money. You may value the purchase, but it's an expense. It's not going to have a return on investment. And an investment, on the other hand, is something that you are investing money now for an expected return later. And I think it's very important as you're getting into business to recognize the difference between an investment on one side and an expense on the other. When Lori and I got started in business, we decided that we were going to cut our expenses to a bare minimum. Yes, we were going to have to pay our electric bill. Yes, we probably still had to pay our mortgage. We reduced our cars down to used cars, so we didn't have to be spending so much money on the expense of a car that maybe we couldn't afford. And we took our savings from our expense side and started to use that as an investment capital into our business. You know, if you take a look at the Monavie product, for example, for under $5 a day, you are in business when it comes to the product. It costs it's an investment of less than $5 for better health. It's an investment of less than $5 a day for improved potential wealth by creating and building your business, and certainly less than $5 to get associated with the team community and improve your wisdom, so for the health, wealth, and wisdom. But so many people will take a look and say, oh, I can't afford something, and they start cutting out investments and not expenses. If you cut out investments, you're cutting out the very seed that can produce the big harvest in your life. And that's a humongous mistake, and that's a 95% mistake that you see a lot of people doing. I would encourage you, when you look at your budget, cut out all frivolous expenses. If it's not an absolute necessity, if you can't, unless you cannot live without it, I would encourage you to cut it out for a year or 2 year period so that you can have the proper investment money so that you can get on the CD of the week, so you can start to change your thinking, because as a man thinketh, so is he. We want to change that thinking so that you have enough money to invest in the proper book so you can get the right ideas to go out and incorporate it into the way you live, so that you can have the gas money that you can invest to go drive and share the plan, so that you can have the money for tickets to associate with the champions that are going to teach you how to build your business. So many people, because they're not thinking as business owners, they say, well, I can't afford to go to the seminar. And what I would say is that you really can't afford not to. Because if the thinking that you have right now has produced the results you have in life, if you're not happy with the results you have, then we know we've got to change the thinking. And if you miss the seminar, I've never seen someone sitting at home watching TV and all of a sudden says, I think I'm going to go Black Diamond in Monavie team. It's not going to happen. People make those type of decisions at seminars, at opens, at major functions. People make decisions to move on in life when they're associated with other people that have already decided to move on in life. When you join the Monavie team, understand Monavie is a great product, but a great product is not going to make you think like the millionaire mentality necessary to win in life. That's going to happen by associating with the team. Is it an investment to associate with team? Absolutely. The best investment a person can make is to associate with winners and go out and do the same thing and win in life themselves. I encourage you to make the right choice. Investment or expense, you decide.